So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Yaya Diaby. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. 2nd down. This defense for the Buccaneers, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners 1st down as he'll be brought down at the 37. Purdy off the play fake. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play. Who you think's going to get the ball, where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play, you do it. So you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
It's a gain of 6.
If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they ended with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They go play action. Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 27. Baker going to give it to Irving. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ibuka, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown. 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. 72 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. To throw, Mayfield. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
180!
And a catch right side by Evans. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
180! Done!
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away. The Bucks at a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And again, it's Mayfield. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And the Bucks are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they go to work on a first and goal.
Regular.
Mayfield down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Leads to second and goal.
Mayfield to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
They made a nice effort to stick him for a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now Mayfield on third and goal. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Baker Mayfield taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Powering his way forward. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing on second and long. Purdy. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Purdy looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 46 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little, and oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10. In motion to tight end. Up the gut, McCaffrey. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Get set.
Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive kill there. And the Bucks will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worse, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
180! Key! Done!
Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Regular! 180! One touch!
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
For the field goal, a 54-yard attempt.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts him through, and they take a 17-14 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first down, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Here's Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark it down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Purdy from the gun. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he's going to get this down to the 45-yard line. 9 yards that time.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Looking deep for Jennings. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Purdy off the play fake. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a bunker. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that'll bring him back within a point. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Here's Mayfield. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here is third and quite a ways. Now Mayfield. Going across the formation, there's Otten with it. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to fourth down. Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Play action. Now Purdy. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And got his man complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much, and you forget the other options that are out there.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And Mayfield will have a first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
That's good. We're on Tampa Bay.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Oh, that one's going to hurt big time because it's a one-score game, and they certainly thought with that throw they were getting a difference-making score right there.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And this is caught. And he doesn't. Quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 36 yards on the play.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Throwing here, Purdy. They'll roll him out right. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal is the way of doing it. Makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Alert, 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 alert. 180. Run.
Mayfield down. He's got his receiver. That's Buccs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. And this one too low. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball there too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
180. Hey, alert 33. Go get him.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
They're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Hey, alert, alert. 180. One touch.
Mayfield to throw it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing. Mayfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
180. Up. Point it right.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bucks try it on 4th down to come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keeper.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
It's Joshua Williams with a pick. And the Buccaneers are right back in this football game. Now Mayfield and the Bucks come up on 1st and 10
just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
22 yards. That's good for a Tampa Bay.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a first down again.
Buccaneers, first down.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Bucks have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping.
Touchdown, 49ers! Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out first and 10 at their 35-yard line. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You've got the first one for the second one to even matter.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Alert, alert! Up, stop!
Here's Mayfield. He finds his target. It's Evans. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. Mayfield with it once more. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Emeka Bucca with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bucks are back within a score. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Bro, why would I pass?
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Right now, clinging
Okay,
to one
good for you, bro. That's why you're losing.
Within that 4-minute offense, we'll get less than 4 minutes to go in guys here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have...
Because if I fucking pass, then you're going to cry about me running up the score.
Rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, that's a carry
All right, okay, all right, you got it. Here we go.
Satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They look like they got the confidence to keep handing it to him. And keep picking.
Bro, you've gotten lucky the whole game with your passes, dog. You've gotten so many first downs that should have been inches.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability.
Bro, you did the same shit with Mike Evans. You've been throwing in double coverage all game. There's like 8 times you've thrown into double coverage, bro. Him and Ibuka. Yeah, he only has 3 catches, but you try to throw it to him like 10 times, bro. Bro, I'm not. Why would I be crying? I'm the one winning. You're the one that even opened up your mouth to begin with.
Come up first and 10.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Purdy off the play fake.
And this is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. It's not an offense that's going to go into a shell.
He had the ball for like 3 seconds, bro. That's a little ass corner. That's a little corner, bro.
Into his right.
Oh my god.
It's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Purdy looking to throw.
That is caught inside the 5. The Bucks going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
Purdy.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Niners are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
No, you won't. I'm only a regular season guy.
Chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Run. 180.
Mayfield to throw.
He'll buy some time right.
And Mayfield will have a first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
King. 180. Hey, alert 33.
Here's Baker.
That's complete to his receiver, Gallup. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Well, they need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. This one taken in by Otten. Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, alert! Watch out!
Mayfield.
By the way, you can't highball in Madden 25. It doesn't work.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute.
You either gotta get the ability or freeform it far away, because the high balls never work.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
180. Regular. Watch out!
Now Mayfield.
And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left.
Hey, can I try to score or no?
Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game.
All right. Because you remember what you said, right? If I score 56.
It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side.
Nah. Well, you told me in the messages. You said if I scored 56, you would leave the league.
No doubt about it.
I bet.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Bucks will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. And that one drops to the
Doesn't work unless you have the ability.
Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
That's complete to McCaffrey. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Here's Purdy. That is intercepted.
Not so fast. I know your eyes lit up like shit right there.
Just shy of midfield.
The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
King.
Mayfield to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
One last shot from Mayfield here.
Oh, he's got a Bucca. That's complete.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think hope